Today, my name is Melissa Perez. It is June 23rd, and my password is purple. For my persuasive topic, I will choose sex trafficking. That'll be the name of my persuasive speech. General purpose will be to inform our audience about my topic of sex trafficking. I plan to inform, teach, define, illustrate, and give statistical proof to support my topic. The specific purpose at the end of my speech, my audience will be able to understand what women go through on everyday experience in their lives and how it affects them. They'll be able to determine what sex trafficking means and understand the effects of it. The topic that I chose to talk about for my charity is called Breaking Free Charity. This Breaking Free Charity focuses on ending all prostitution and sex trafficking. They offer women's programs such as housing, outreach centers, and pre-court diversion that enable law enforcement to intervene on victims' behalf, diverting them to victim-centered programs instead of criminal justice systems. They understand sex trafficking and the vicious cycle that it entails, and the abuse and addiction that women go through during this tragic cycle. Repeated experiences of violence undermine the woman's ability to cope and to trust in another male attribute after such instances occur. Women who are taken are unlikely to ever see their family or friends again. However, with the support of this charity, we come together work towards lowering these livelihoods. In my speech, I will use the problem-solution organization pattern to create my stance. First, let's talk about the problem. Well, the problem at hand is sex trafficking. We need to end sex trafficking. As stated by Vidal in Barricading the Information Superhighway to Stop the Flow of Traffic, sex trafficking is an international problem reaching almost every country in the world. Some of the largest countries are in Asia and Latin America, while the largest destination country includes the United States, Canada, and Europe. This also affects women on multiple levels. Women could be forced to take drugs, and they are also forced to participate in unprotected sex. This could cause STDs or other diseases such as AIDS that are definitely deadly. These also cause effects such as attachment and trust capability with other men. After these such tragedies, women are not likely to ever trust again, especially in another male. This effect also affects their ability to adapt to the real-world situations, or to be able to live normally in the real world. They also have very low self-esteem problems, and no woman ever deserves to feel like they are incapable and to look at themselves as a piece of meat. Every woman needs to be proud of themselves and embrace themselves. If we don't help to put a stop to sex trafficking, then maybe one day someone you will know will be a victim of sex trafficking. We need to end this now. We all need to feel safe, secure, and protected. We don't want to have to let another woman go through this type of tragedy. We all need to feel loved and valued. And according to Carlson in his article, Anti-Sex Trafficking Institution, he states, victims of trafficking are often afraid to contact the authorities. In most cases, the detection happens too late during the final stage when victims are already in sex trafficking and discovered at brothels and on the street. We need to stop it early before it gets this far. We all need to feel a sense of belonging to and wanted to a particular group. We need to help women feel a positive self-esteem about themselves. We need to help. Together, we need to work together to help to create a change. I ask you to be more knowledgeable about this topic. I persuade you to believe sex trafficking is real because it is. There is power in your action. Wouldn't you want someone to help you if you're in this situation? These are daughters, cousins, aunts, and mothers. These are real people that are in these real types of situations, and we need to help them get them out. Who knows the type of horrible things that the women are put through on a daily basis? The things that they are suffered and the tragedies that they have to overcome are way too severe. In Sex Trafficking in Nepal, Survivor Characteristics and Long-Term Outcomes, Crawford and Kaufman mentioned the stories of two women who talked about their experiences in prostitution. One describes being just at the age of 13 when she was taken. She describes living conditions inside their brothel house. She states, I couldn't even see the light outside. Everywhere there were high pillars and high walls. The only type of air we got was from fans, little tiny fans, and when we were sick, they would take us outside do injections in her body, and that was the only type of light we would see. Is this the life that we want for women? Another girl who was Muslim described herself being rescued. She said, once I was rescued, I was a different person. I was constantly depressed. I cried every day and I blamed myself for everything. Is this the type of life we want people to be living? No. The embarrassment they feel is real. People don't want to talk about these type of tragedies, but we need to make it evident. We need people to talk about their experiences, and we need to create a change. The number of women taken every year in the statistical data is stated in Carl's article, Commercial Sexual Exploitation and Sex Trafficking of Minors as Children of Child Abuse. He states, he brings awareness to much problem has increased. In 1962, 700 children in the U.S. were victims of child abuse. In 1969, 60,000. And in 1990, 3 million, with 1 million cases being confirmed. This is way too much, and this is out of control. This data shows right here that it's only increasing, and we need to create a change. The number of women freed due to this foundation, Breaking Free Foundation has nearly freed 500 women and rescued nearly half that. The solution to this problem is to create awareness. We need to work together to create awareness around our community. This is a real thing and it is happening whether we accept it or not. We need to reach out a helping hand. If you see a woman or a girl in desperate need of some consulting, talk to them, get their story. It could save their life. Look to bring victims to justice and traffickers to prison. In congressional research service done by American Law Division and Library of Congress, they claim that officers face a prospective life imprisonment with a mandatory term of no less than 15 years and no less than 10 years if the age is under 14 and 18. Based on everything we discussed today, I hope that you create an understanding of what sex trafficking is and realize it is real. Help me contribute to the charity of Breaking Free and continue to help more than 500 women escape sex trafficking. We need to do it. Do it now.